Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my goodness, it's been absolutely crazy these past few weeks. I've been moving around, and so the move is now official. Within the last week, it's been a total transit period for me. So thank you so very much for your patience with these readings, these early November readings. And all of you who supported the mid-October readings, thank you so very much for your gracious support. And I was so happy to see you guys there. All right, so there are a few announcements here as it pertains to the mid-November readings. I'll be having it same kind of protocol for this month for the mid-November 15th to the 30th readings. And I've changed a few things, okay, to help the process move forward a bit more seamlessly tech-wise. And so for one, okay, they are now available to reserve on the website, alchemynew.com, link in the bio description below. The way that it'll work, okay, is when you order in the email that comes through to you via Alchemy New, so the Alchemy New confirmation order will be a chat link. Okay, so if you have any questions about the tech side of receiving access, okay, then you can chat via that chat link, okay? And it'll come directly to me, so I'll address it right then and there so that there's no missing emails and so on and so forth. Okay, another note, if you want to reach out via email, please email directly to alchemynew@gmail.com as if there's a response or direct response to the email that has been sent out via the Alchemy New confirmation email, it doesn't come through, okay? So I realized that, you know, in the last month, and so now it's clear that the emails need to come directly, okay, in a brand new email. So if you choose to reach out via email directly, then you can do it that way. Okay. Any other announcements? Okay, so the mid-November readings are going to be delivered on November 11th. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing it right on just a few days prior to the 15th, whenever right they will be available during the month. And so if you order them any point until the 11th, know that they'll be delivered via email to you on, or perhaps even a few days before the 11th. All right, and any more announcements here? Let's see. Yes, okay, the emails will be sent to is that which is linked to the account that you pay with. So if you're paying via PayPal, then it's your PayPal email address. So check that email address when seeking for that confirmation email to come through. And please also check your spam, just in case it goes to spam. Okay, thank you all so very much. I'm so excited to get these early November readings to you. They're beautiful. Transformations abound for us all here. And remember, we are every sign. So, right, it's a matter of how and what propensity it aligns with your particular chart. And thank you all so much again for your love, your light, your support on this journey forward. And I'll talk to you soon. Hi there, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your early November reading. Of course, energy is fluid, so it may permeate a little before the 1st, a little after the 15th. Without further ado, let's get right into it, Taurus. I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing for you and seeing for you. It's like twirling, okay, twirling of the finger specifically, and I'm hearing the temperature is rising, so that there's something that may be under configuration, okay, that may be I'm hearing very closely worked with, dealt with, looked at, I'm hearing pressurized specifically, something that is, okay, very interesting. Now, you have here the Mother of Wands in reverse, okay, and all these cards popped up upside down on the table. But when I reached right for them, the Mother of Wands remained, and the Five of Cups upright and Judgment fell on my lap. Okay, so there is a question of action as it pertains to it, specifically a decision, as it pertains to an emotional past, a situation that we have in a certain way, I'm here set aside. Okay, set aside. It's almost like we understand that there's a question of what the process is that moves us through this experience, the understanding of it specifically. Okay, but it's almost as if Taurus, and I'm hearing Aries for you, and an Aries may be involved. It's almost as if, it's interesting because, now let me say this first as well. You have the Magician that just popped out, and it's right over this High Priestess, both horizontally laid in opposite directions, to which point they're looking, it's like a crisscross sort of, okay, sort of feeling. And it's almost like they've got each other's backs, okay? And the High Priestess speaks to very, very intuitive energy. The Magician as well. The Magician being the first card in the Major Arcana after the Fool, okay, and the High Priestess being the second. So this is a dynamic duo here that we have, absolutely. Perhaps speaking to a certain approach that's taken as it pertains to how we are to work, okay, with the matter at hand, that yet again is something perhaps I'm hearing spiritual for a number of you, okay. And I'm getting here, Taurus, that, okay, as well, you have another stack here, faced by the Four of Cups upright, right over the Son of Pentacles upright, right over the Daughter of Wands in reverse, and you have Temperance that sits right at the base of the stack. Okay, Sagittarius is part of the Major Arcana. There is a question, I'm hearing, of emotions, as well as finances, I'm hearing specifically for you, okay? But it's not that, if it is finances, the emotional side of the story, I'm hearing 4 plays, okay? I'm hearing plays it out is what plays everything out, okay? So the emotional stature that we uphold in a certain way is the link, I'm hearing, specifically to the finances, okay, to what it is that we create, and in a certain way, I'm getting that, right, it's like if you think about finances, there's a certain element of reciprocity that characterizes finances, right? It's like we make some, we give some, we earn, okay, we get paid for something, and I'm hearing specifically measured, and we spend, right? We give back in a certain way. So there's this sort of reciprocal relationship that is referenced in matters of finances, and right, finances being represented by Venus as well, and Venus being the planet of relationships and love, things like that. So, okay, there's a focus here, specifically Taurus, and you're ruled by Venus, okay? Something here that I'm getting, whatever this matter is, it means a whole lot to you. You feel very much connected to it, and even if it seems that you've sort of set this decision, I'm hearing this departure, I'm hearing off by the wayside, literally aside, okay. It's not because I'm hearing it no longer holds meaning or value for you. It is a matter of fundamentalism, a matter of preparation energetically, I'm hearing also esoterically, to which point we are getting it, I'm hearing finally, philosophically, the crux of the matter, whatever it may be. And what has accompanied this process, okay, be it for you and if this is another individual, for you both, is just how much I'm hearing we are operating, I'm hearing under the pressure of our emotions. And I'm hearing again, pressurized form, and you have the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, both looking over at this Mother of Wands. Mother of Wands is surrendering upwards, right? The apex of your reading in reverse, okay? The focus is, yes, on the action, and you've got as well the High Priestess looking down, almost overseeing the whole sort of cyclicality of the process, the circularity of it, the cohesion of it all, in a philosophical way, as I'm getting it. And the Magician, right, the ultimate manifester, so to speak, in the Major Arcana, the creator, right atop this High Priestess. Okay, looking over at the Mother of Wands, with I'm hearing its face turned to, its body turned in the direction of the Five of Cups and the Judgment card. So you understand that it's a matter of action. Okay, I'm hearing the action of being told, the action being told. Okay, and there's a need to clarify something. Taurus, and I'm hearing Sagittarius, and I'm hearing Aries at the very same time, and you understand it's coming to a head here. And while all this emphasis, all this pressure, okay, specifically emotionally, is on the need, the desire, the recognition that action is to be taken in a certain way, the culminating point, the birth, right? And this may for a number of you be speaking to a creative process, a birth of some kind, right? Creativity being a form of a birthing process, right? But it's almost as if, Taurus, all, not only eyes, but all, I'm hearing embers, fibers of our being are turned energetically towards what culminates. So, and there are plans here. Okay, once all is said and done, once all, I'm hearing the fortune is told. Okay, once I'm hearing the wheels of turn time. Okay, oppositely, opposing. I'm hearing opposing values. And yet again, there's this focus on reciprocity, on relationships, right? The give and the take, like Mars and Venus, Venus and Mars. The cohesiveness of what it is we desire is a tremendous focus. And what is the third party that's created by way of the tension of these polar forces? Okay, very interesting. And so, and I'm getting specifically for a number of you this reference to Kundalini, okay, the entwining, right, snakes up the spine. I'm hearing surfacing the coiling of energy, energetic flow. I'm hearing specifically magnetic, okay, magnetic. The fusion between the polar forces, the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang. We all have those two propensities within us, okay? And so it is a matter of relationship. It is a matter of relationships, be it that within yourself, be it that with a specific other, be it that with the collective in a certain way, be it that happening in a philosophical way, in an esoteric way, on an energetic level, or an emotional one, or perhaps even a financial as well, right, for a number of you. You realize that I am the living embodiment of what it is that I create. And it is a matter of bringing these forms into balance in such a way where I am standing as one with this change, as one with this culmination. And so the Kundalini, right, the two snakes, you have the Mother of Wands, a snake, right, in preparation, opening its gate, so to speak, to see what comes of her own sort of birth. So, and right outside my door, just then, there was this rush of giggling, okay, and it's generally quiet, okay, it's generally quiet. I've just recently moved, but it's been generally quiet, but there is a sort of, there is a release point here for you, Taurus, that is being heavily awaited. Now, okay, you've got here, right beneath, the Mother of Wands, the Star in reverse, okay, the Father of Wands upright, the Eight of Pentacles upright. You've been working towards preparing for this new beginning. And you got the Mother of Wands, the Father of Wands, the Father right beneath the Mother. Their backs are turned in such a way where I'm getting, it is supportive. Yet again, you have the masculine and you have the feminine, you have the yin, the yang of the same element. There's a very strong connection here. And there is this momentum, this energetic, this frequential momentum that is a matter of your understanding. How you understand, how you perceive what you're experiencing. You've been, I'm hearing, up late, working towards bringing the finality of this understanding of what you've been experiencing to fruition. Okay, so there's a dream. Okay, there's a dream. I'm hearing insemination. Okay, for a number of you that I'm hearing is impending, is in waiting, I'm hearing both the method and the means. Okay, so recognizing that we are one with what we create and that it is a process, and specifically the fusion, okay, between polar, seemingly opposing, perhaps for those around you, okay, others, onlookers, forces, okay. Now, you have here right at the base, split, okay, at the base of this Mother of Wands, you have two stacks, both cups cards, tremendous focus on water energy here, right? 5, 4, 6, Daughter of Cups, and High Priestess, okay, who I tend to feel Pisces, right, associated with the High Priestess. Sagittarius, I tend to feel with the Magician. You do have Sagittarius as card in the Major Arcana, Temperance, okay, but Six of Cups, okay, speaking to that reciprocity, right over the Six of Pentacles, there we go, finances, okay, the Earth, and I'm hearing the waves, okay, I mean, I'm hearing specifically the hair, okay, the hair, I'm hearing the hair on the head, okay, so there's something about here, the tangibility of what is produced, of what is created, okay, the materialization of these feelings, of this reciprocity, of the give and the take, and how we, I'm hearing, are entwined in a certain way, energetically. I'm hearing symposium in that dance of creation. It's beautiful. Where we feel connected to what we create in such a way where there's no separation between what comes of it and how it comes about. Because it is us moving through that process. I'm hearing from the start to the end, to which point we are not keeping track of when it starts and when it ends, but we're just moving through it. We are it. It's an experience of the self, Taurus. It's beautiful, beautiful. You have here the Hanged Man, okay, right beneath the Six of Pentacles, mirroring the Six of Cups. This has been a cycle, okay. This has been, and perhaps you're working with the Pisces here, okay. Perhaps for a number of you, someone with a lot of water on their chart. Somebody who may also be shy. I'm getting that. Somebody who may be open, okay, to matters of, I'm hearing emotional finances, sharing finances for a number of you. Somebody who's interested. Somebody who also may be financially minded, but somebody who may also be somewhat reserved, okay. Maintains, I'm hearing, their frequency open. I'm hearing to the match game. So the way that they're involved in this, it's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay, it's kind of like I'm here, but I'm not. Okay, and so it's a question of in what dimension is this reciprocity, this sharing of the space of the home. I'm hearing taking place. I'm hearing, how do we realize our goals? How do we actualize? How do we act upon in a very concrete way what it is that we realize is the method and the means to producing, to creating? And I'm hearing to shedding our layers. Okay, so there is an element of vulnerability here that is a focus for you, Taurus. be it for you or another. If you're working with a Pisces, if there is a Pisces involved, or an individual with a lot of Pisces in their chart, or if this is simply speaking to a cyclical sort of experience, and I'm hearing relationship, so I'm hearing transcendence, so this may be right through time, okay, coming full circle. For a number of you, I'm hearing past life, okay, I'm hearing lifetimes ago, specifically, rather. So there's a focus on the transcendence of values, of what it means to create, of relationships, of what it means to create within a relationship, of what a relationship is to create. Okay, so there's the recognition of that, and it's a very prominent focus for you. And you have as well here, mirroring that stack, the Daughter of Cups upright, the Tower, okay, horizontally laid, as these two stacks were horizontally laid, but in reverse, okay, specifically when I'm holding this stack upright, the Eight of Wands in reverse, but the Ace of Wands upright, catch that, okay, the Daughter of Swords upright, right at the base of the stack. Now, Aries pulled the Daughter of Swords, the Daughter of Swords. As well as the Devil, who you have in your theme, overlaying justice. Oh my goodness, overlaying the world. Okay, so Taurus, and I'm hearing Gemini and Aries at the same time. There is, and I was hearing Gemini for Aries as well, there is a focus on the point where the pressure to release is just, I mean, takes its own turn. Okay, takes its own turn, and I'm hearing term. Okay, for a number of you, this may be a birth, okay, of some kind. I'm hearing pressurized wheels. Okay, carriage. I'm hearing carriage specifically. I'm seeing the wheels of this carriage just on this dirt path, just, and it's the sound of the wheels of the carriage, right? Having carried so much along this path, I'm hearing the wild trodden path to a point where they are burning for movement. Okay, so it's like we've been making movement. Okay, technically, the wheels have been turning. But the wheels are waiting for you to be ready for when movement, I'm hearing, takes place all on its own. So powerful, Taurus. My goodness. It's like, it's like a tingling sort of feeling. Okay, it's like a tingling sort of feeling, and it's that point where, right, it's the form of progress and movement and motion and passion and expression is, I'm hearing, selfless. Okay, where relationships and reciprocity are redefined in the way that I'm hearing we carry through them our work. Okay, and I'm specifically zeroing in here on the Devil, which speaks to career. Okay, passion, drive, finances, justice, which is Libra's card. This is Capricorn's card in the Major Arcana. This is Libra's card in the Major Arcana. And the World, okay. Culmination, right? Understanding, finality, decision, duality, the fusion between polar opposing forces that at the same time are, I'm hearing, uniplanar. okay, understand that the decision must be made not because we're on one side of the fence or the road or on the other, but because we meet right in the middle in admittance to move forward. Okay, so it's not an either or. That's what I'm getting for you. And especially you have duplicates everywhere here. You've got the Father of Wands, you've got the Mother of Wands, a pair. Okay, you've got the Magician, you've got the High Priestess. Right, so there's cohesion here where there has been tension. And it leads to the recognition of what it means to be productive. Okay, and what it is that we want to create. Now, there is a focus here on the creative side, the emotional, the vulnerability, okay, the emotional decision-making, the path that we want to take with this new beginning that is emotional, this way of connection, okay, with others, that we realize this path is one that redefines, okay, the way that we've since taken action, the way that we've since understood even what it means to feel our way through something. Okay, and you have the Tower right in between this Eight of Wands and the Daughter of Cups, and mirroring this Ace of Wands. There is action, and the Ace of Wands is right parallel with the Father of Wands and the Mother of Wands. Straight line, directive energy. But that works as a component of change, of transformation, of the way that we move and act upon what we feel, what we desire. Okay, beautiful. And so there is this transformation of ideals, okay, and the recognition that the emotional expression that takes, I'm hearing, form in the work that we do, specifically with others, okay, and relationships, okay, take it as you will, of course, right? And Libra is ruled as well by Venus, and so you pulled Libra's card. Speaking of relationships, okay, there is the focus, okay, that I'm hearing. It's time, okay, it's time to consider the feeling side of it all just as much. I'm hearing in accompaniment with the perceptive quality, and I'm hearing qualities of what passion creates. The purpose that I view matters of desire, of passion, to serve. And so there's this reconfiguration of how it is that we channel this fire energy, this creative force, that we understand. I don't want to just spend my money. Okay. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I don't want to just, I'm hearing, I'm hearing throw change around. Okay. I'm hearing dimes specifically, dimes around. I don't want to just, I'm hearing unwieldy. I don't want to wield the wand in an unwieldy way. I want to feel what I do when I'm doing it. And I want how I feel not to be judged or determined or discerned objectively. By the rationalization of it, of them. I'm hearing, I'm me. And I realize that creation, and I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, spending, right? So going back to not wanting to just, let's say, spend, okay, being an analogy that's coming through. Right? Creation, exchange, I'm hearing, in its true reciprocal form, acknowledges, I'm hearing, dissonance, difference, tension, and I'm hearing as well indifference, for whatever that may mean to a number of you, okay? I'm hearing the lack thereof, the void, okay? We realize that we want to bring form to polarity, to what it means to be different and the same all at once. Amir, we want to accept that. And we want to express that as what we create. And it's the embodiment of this idealism of the process of creation, of what it means to truly create. And I'm hearing alchemical for a number of you, okay? What it means to bring I'm hearing in a hyper idealized form to creation, whereby we're not, I'm hearing it's not just doing, okay, I can technically do, but I realize that again, that it is a dance. It is the dance, I'm hearing, of symmetry, of difference. And it's this sort of mirroring, Taurus, here that I'm getting, that you realize that in that moment, when in those moments where, yes, it's difficult, yes, you feel the, I'm hearing convergence of realities. It's in that moment that you realize this is where, I'm hearing the break happens, where we break through, where there is a sort of, I'm hearing expulsion of what we ever conceived of creation to be, to feel like, to mean. Okay, so it's so beautiful, Taurus. Have a beautiful November, early part of November. Of course, right, energy is fluid, so it may permeate yet again before the 1st, a little after the 15th. Nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I'll be back with your mid-November reading soon, so stay tuned for details on those. Nonetheless, let's see any other details here that I want to mention. I highly recommend you to check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign as well, as oftentimes those may provide you with further insights into your situation. For example, I know that I resonate a lot with my moon sign, sometimes even more than my sun sign. I also resonate with my ascendant, rising here or there. Okay, so, but it may be different for everyone, right? Some people may have a lot of Libra in their chart, okay, like a lot of planets in Libra. Or great emphasis on Venus, okay, in some way, and that may be a sort of prominent energy for them, then tuning into Libra, right, may bring light to certain matters for them specifically, okay, in that way. So it could be different for everyone. If you want to find your placements out, if you don't know them, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute them for you. Just heed that you do need your exact birth time to compute your rising ascendant sign and your house cusps and things like that. Table move in here, okay. But you could probably get your moon sign without an exact birth time if you weren't born on a day where the moon sign was changing, okay? Nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. Have a beautiful, beautiful November, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to your early November reading. And I just wanted to update as the reading for this video was recorded a few days prior to the confirmation of the way the mid-monthly readings would be working. Okay, so the mid-November readings are now currently available to reserve via the link Alchemy and You. Also available in the description box below, so you can click on that. If you go directly to the website, there should be a banner up there, and you can click that and reserve that way, okay? Otherwise, thank you all so very much for your support. I appreciate it so very much. For those of you who perhaps were not tuned in the last month when I addressed this change in the way that the mid-monthly readings would work, this change really allows for me to continue with the mid-monthly readings, okay? As, right, I have the personal services that I offer, but I would like to continue with the general readings, giving them the time and the attention that I do. So your support in this really allows me to continue with that. So thank you so very much, all of you, for your support, your love, your light, your comments, your subscriptions, your shares. I'm so very touched by all of you, and I hope to see you in the November reading soon. All right, bye.